Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today, as the title suggests, we are going to be showing off some double Broly action. So, on Friday at work, when the LR Goku Black banner finally went live, I was having a discussion in the group that I am in with some people about whether or not it was worth summoning, and a couple of people started posting some screenshots of some nice pulls that they'd managed to get. So I decided, why not? I'll do one multi-summon, and obviously if you follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen that I got very lucky and I pulled my first dupe for LR Broly as the GSSR in that multi-summon. So that's something that I've wanted to pull for ages, because Broly is one of the few LRs who I feel like it actually really is worth running the TUR version of him on your team alongside him. And I really like the art for the TUR Broly as well. I really like the look of the Super Saiyan Broly from the second movie. So for me it was a no-brainer. As soon as I pulled him, I farmed his super attack up to 10. Got him awakened, and now I can finally run him on the team with the LR. And you can see there, not even linked up with the LR, he just took out those last two guys by himself. Over 1,000,000 damage crit on the guaranteed second super. Because just like the LR, he will super a second time as long as you get a super attack with him. Of course, he does not do an AoE super. So he's not the best. You probably wouldn't run him alongside the LR for the World Tournament. My strategy for the World Tournament is normally just to bring units that will back up Broly and give him tons of ki. Yeah, let's do this. We can get you to aim at the AGL. So yeah, Resurrected Warriors is the best team that you can run them both on at the moment on Global. We don't have the movie bosses category. Although I guess the Resurrected Warriors has a higher attack but lower defense, because I believe the movie boss team is 150% across the board, whereas Resurrected Warriors is 170 to attack and HP and 130 to defense. So this is the team where they will hit the hardest. Sad that LR Broly was in the final slot. I really wanted to get that AoE super in the first stage. Thought we'd do maybe the first two fights of Boss Rush 4. Done Boss Rush 5 a few times, plus Omega with his character locking on Boss Rush 5 makes it kind of annoying, since we can't keep the two Brolys together. So we floated off the TUR in the first phase. We just got to use the LR. So once we have got past this rotation, we will be all good. So let's do this. But as you can see, this team is incredibly good anyway. The Resurrected Warriors team is a very good team. I was very lucky to find an Angel Golden Frieza friend. So shout out to our boy DBF Urkel, who is often very useful for setting friends for me. So I definitely appreciate the fact that he is still running him, because pretty much everyone else on my friends list is running LR Vegito or LR Gogeta. So it was nice to actually be able to find the Angel Golden Frieza so we could run this team and try it out. Golden Frieza tanking that super for 5,000 damage. So obviously they don't deal as much damage in this phase against Super 17 because he does have his barrier active, so we won't see any crazy amounts of damage. And of course the Brolys will have type disadvantage against this guy. So there you go, you get a fair few links go off. They give each other 3 ki, which is not bad considering let's see, so we can grab that. Yeah, not bad considering that getting ki for Broly is kind of your main concern when you're running this team. He is getting hit a few times after he super attack. We won't use an item though. We'll see what he does on this team. So obviously after he supers, he does lose most of his defense, but let's see what he can do. But with the two Brolys next to each other as well, as long as you get them to at least 12 ki, that's 4 super attacks from the two units. And that's obviously without dupes, because STR units can't additional attack without dupes. So 30k from normal attacks. I guess that's not the worst on Broly, considering that's type disadvantage and he's lost most of his defense. So and yeah, no crits for the TUR, so he's not going to do a lot. I'm pretty sure it just skipped Golden Frieza's attack animation, but there you go. But yeah, we brought the two Bardoks because they are both support units. They both give an attack boost. The physical one does give ki, which could be useful in some circumstances as well. But also the fact that obviously they are both Super Saiyans, so they will trigger a couple of those links as well. So whenever one of them floats into the third spot on the Broly rotation, it will just make the Broly pairing even more powerful, which is obviously what we want to see. Additional attack from the Golden Frieza. And Angel Golden Frieza, he'll probably take his barrier out here actually, so then we've got to be careful because the TUR Broly only has an energy super attack, so this might not work out the best. 100k from the super, okay. Right, so now he is ready to absorb energy. So the 18 key super attack from Broly is an energy one, so we'll have to make sure we don't get that. Let's use this since we've got the type disadvantage. I mean, I guess I could just not... Well, I can't not super with the TUR unless I put him in the first slot, which... I mean, I guess I could do that. Kind of have to do that, because, yeah, he doesn't have a super attack that's actually going to be able to deal damage. Broly's 12 key is not a energy attack, and Bardock's super attack is not an energy attack, so they should be fine there. And then, yeah, with the Android 8 active, only taking 8,000 from normal attacks with the type disadvantage, that's not too bad. But yeah, it's the good thing about, obviously in your character menu, it does show you whether your character has an energy-based super attack or not. But as you can see from the example of the Broly one, even though it finishes off with him firing a huge energy blast at them, it starts with physical attacks, just like this Bardock one. So even if it does have some kind of crazy ki blast, as long as it starts with some kind of physical attack, then the super attack won't count as an energy one. Useful to know, I guess, when you are taking on the Super 17 event. So we'll jump in and we will do the Gogeta one as well. It's typical, we keep ending up with the multiple opponent phases when we don't have the Brolys, but there you go. Although we might be able to... I wonder if we'll be able to get the Dokkan mode. I'm very tempted to get the Dokkan mode with the TUR Broly just to see how much he'd actually hit for, but... Because yeah, after pulling him and spending a lot of time getting him farmed up and ready, this is my first proper go at playing with this rotation on an actual event. Oof, almost 2 million from Golden Frieza. Yeah, Tech Golden Frieza is an excellent tank, but when he's Rainbow, he puts out some serious damage, especially on this team and linked with the Angel Golden Frieza. Well, here you go. So now we have the Broly setup on the Veku stage where we have type advantage, so he's in some serious trouble right now. Yeah, I don't think we can't force the Dokkan attack this turn, which means we are very likely to have to get it next turn. I guess we can try and avoid it and see what happens, but... So yeah, before losing any defense, even the TUR one, not taking really any damage from him. Almost 1 million damage with no crit, okay. So you might even take him out. Forget the crit. Don't even need it. Don't even need it. Just short of 2 million damage all by himself, the TUR Broly. He's plus 2,000 in the dupe system, of course. To be perfectly honest, I was talking about it with someone the other day. I feel like if I pull another LR Broly anytime soon, I will probably put the dupe into the TUR. Damn it, we couldn't avoid the Dokkan attack, but that's okay. I mean, this Angel Golden Frieza is absolutely going to obliterate Pycon now, so let's see what we can do with him, because he should hit incredibly hard. My Angel Golden Frieza has 1 dupe, so he has his bottom right path open, so he can crit, So let's see what he can do here. But yeah, so I feel like if I pulled a dupe for Broly in the future, the next one I pull, I probably will put it into the TUR first. And the logic behind that is the fact that the LR is such a beast of a unit on his own as it is. Wow, almost 3 million damage, good lord. So yeah, the LR is a beast of a unit as it is anyway. Before he loses his defense, he'll tank ridiculously well. He obviously hits insanely hard, as well as hitting multiple people. And you're running the TUR on the team kind of as a backup for him. And the TUR is obviously the worst of the two units, since he basically is the same unit but just not as powerful. So it makes sense to me to boost up the one that is the weaker of the two first, because I'm running them together to try and get that extra boost. But if one of them is significantly weaker than the other one, it makes a lot of sense to me to power that one up first. So I feel if I pull a dupe of Broly anytime soon, he'll go into the TUR first, and then whenever it may happen to be that I pull another one, then well, I'll put him into the LR, and then vice versa, basically take it in turns between them. So I'm probably not going to go in on any of the LR banners though. I feel like after trying that one cheeky multi-summon and actually pulling an LR, I feel like I may have used up my LR luck. I think I've been very, very lucky with LR pulls during the 3-year anniversary as a whole, so probably shouldn't push my luck. But the Broly pairing taking out over half of Gogeta's overall health just by themselves. So people who suggest that the LR Broly / TUR Broly are only useful in the World Tournament, I mean, there you go. They obviously get hit a little bit harder than the other people on the team because they do sacrifice that defense, but as you can see, they absolutely lay waste to whoever stands before them. So I feel like that's a pretty good setup. I'm so glad I can finally run this team like this, and like I say, I'm a huge fan. I think the art for the TUR Broly is one of my favourite arts in the game, just because I really like the design for Broly and the that part in the second movie where he just is in his normal Super Saiyan form for a fairly decent amount of time. So let me know in the comments what you think about Broly, what you think about the LR TUR situation. Are there any other pairings that you like? I mean, the other couple that can be effective is Goku Black and Bojack. Everyone else, not really so much. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you run any setups like that. Also, just let me know in the comments what your general thoughts about Broly. We haven't really talked about it on the channel, but obviously the new movie is centered around a redesigned and rebooted Broly, so let me know what you think about that as well. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at the Masked Ningen, or join my Discord. The link is in the description. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.